Welcome back to the Professor's Lab. I'm Professor V, and this is round 4, the final round of the League Challenge that happened at Die Hard Games on July 11th, 2024. If you didn't know, Die Hard League happens every Thursday at 6 p.m. Central, featuring casual and tournament play of whatever format everyone wants. More info in the description. League Cup, Saturday, July 20th. 11 a.m. Central at Die Hard Games, and check out Pokemon's event locator for premiere and other events at the shop, such as League Challenges, League Cups, pre-releases, and more. Please hit that like button right quick, subscribe to this channel, ring the bell for notifications, say what you need to say in the comments, and all that other good free stuff. But anyways, let's research this game. Gardevoir versus Dragapult. I think it's more of a Charizard base deck, actually. Either way, going to start out with that Buddy Buddy Poffin League exclusive. That item card lets you search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon with 70 HP or less, of course, and put them straight onto your bench. Our player is going to take a little time on this first deck search to take a good look through the deck. Of course, select 2 targets for Buddy Buddy Poffin, but while you're in there, go ahead and take a look at the important cards at least first. Your one-ofs, your Pokemon count, what attackers you have access to, your tech supporters, all your tech cards. Get a good feel for the deck as a Bidoof and a Charmander are selected off of the Buddy Buddy Poffin. Interesting, no Pidgey was grabbed. That either means both are prized if they play 2, or there's already a Pidgey in hand. I have a feeling there's already a Pidgey in hand, as it is highly unlikely that both Pidgey are prized in any instance. But we'll see for sure here as our player continues their turn. Another Charmander down would be nice. Debating the Manaphy. I don't think you need to put that down quite yet. Maybe after at least some Ralts hit the board. Next turn. Fire energy attached to the active Dreepy. Ooh, and things are passed back over. No Pidgey established. Went for the Bidoof instead. I guess both Pidgey are prized. I'm going to assume so as our Gardevoir player starts their first turn. Anything you can do, I can do better with a basic Buddy Buddy Poffin. Our Gardevoir player now is going to take their turn to do the same thing. Identify 2 targets off of Buddy Buddy Poffin, and while you're in there, check out what's in the deck a little bit. We know we're grabbing 2 Ralts off of this Buddy Buddy Poffin at this point. Monkey Dory in the active spot. Monkey Dory has that Adrenabrain ability. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon has any darkness energy attached, you may move up to 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon. You do have to spend your manual attachment attaching a dark energy, but it is well worth it as a Fluttermane is put onto the bench now to block active Pokemon abilities. Energy attached to that Monkey Dory and going straight into that Fluttermane. Fluttermane has the Midnight Fluttering ability as long as this Pokemon is in the active spot. Your opponent's active Pokemon has no abilities except for Midnight Fluttering. Bibarel evolves on the bench there. Bibarel will have access to its Industrious Incisors ability since it's on the bench, but we're going to attach a Technical Machine Evolution to the active Dreepy and debate and play this Golden Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball has you discard 2 cards from hand, Manaphy and Fire Energy in this case. Interesting, got rid of the Manaphy. Okay. In order to search the deck for a Pokemon, Lumineon is found and put onto the bench there. So its Luminous Sign ability activates. That ability lets you look through your deck and select 1 supporter card you find there and add it to your hand. So very good. Lumineon can at least keep the turn moving here with an Arven being targeted. Forest Seal Stone gets attached to that Lumineon, and what a first couple of turns our Charizard player had here. Arvin is up next. That supporter card lets you look through your deck, and you may select a item card and a tool card to add to your hand. The Forest Seal Stone is already out. The Technical Machine Evolution is already out. Arvin, what else do we need you for here? For the items and another tool. That Defiance Band being the tool, and the Buddy Buddy Poffin is the item. Buddy Poffin's going to look through the deck and select a couple of more basic Pokemon here. Charmander and Pidgey. There's the Pidgey. Okay, I just did not prioritize that Pidgey on turn 1 for whatever reason. If you guys know, or if I don't figure it out, let me know in the comments, please. Shiny Pidgey and Charmander. Second Charmander hit the bench here. Things are looking great for our Charizard player. They have not Industrious Incisors yet. Attaching the Defiance Band to the Charmander before the Industrious Incisors to draw up to 5 cards in hand. Nothing wanting to be played there, so gonna go with Technical Machine Evolution's Attack Evolution. That tool card, Technical Machine, gives the Pokemon it's attached to the Attack Evolution. I think you have to evolve 2 of your bench Pokemon, but maybe not. Maybe I learned that the other day, that it could be even your active. Usually you don't evolve the active as it's going to get knocked out again, or potentially, but let's go ahead and take some time in the professor's lab to verify this. Choose up to 2 of your bench Pokemon. For each of these Pokemon, search your deck for a card that evolves from that Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve. Then shuffle your deck. Sure, this was an honest mistake here. Let me go back to make sure I'm actually catching what happened here. I think we're resolving the TM evolution at this point. And I think they would pick the double Charmander on the bench to evolve, or for that they probably do not play Pidgeot, or excuse me, Pidgeotto. Depends on how many Charmeleon they play. A lot of lists I could guess just play 1. I would play 2, I think, especially with TM Evolution, but it looks like our players made a mistake here and did TM Evolution to evolve the active into Dracloak and the bench Charmander into Charmeleon. Both players, of course, are responsible for board state. Neither player caught it here. It probably won't matter too much in the end result of this game. So we'll just keep moving forward with the video here as a Drifloon is put down on Gardevoir's side of the field onto the bench. And was it just that and a pass? It might have been. Oh my gosh, yeah, I think our Gardevoir player just benched Drifloon and passed back over to Charizard. Nope. Okay. The Gardevoir's turn is not over. They had to sleeve up the newly pooled League Drifloon Hollow. Definitely have to do that. Then pass. Then that turn is just fine. I'd be happy at least. Assuming that's what happened, we'll be able to tell here shortly once action begins again. Our Charizard player's checking out that Flutter Mane, so I think it's their turn. So yeah, Gardevoir benched and passed, and now our Charizard player is resolving an Arvin as a supporter for turn, searching the deck for an item and a tool card. Maybe a basic switch as the item, or a switching card to get out of the active spot and preserve that energy that's there. Not that big of a deal when Charizard can accelerate energy, I guess. Alright, just a rare candy pulled off to Arvin. Rare candy lets that Pidgey evolve straight into Pidgeot EX. Pidgeot EX uses its quick search ability to search the deck for a card. Pick a card, any card. Don't even have to show it to your opponent. Next, Luminion V is going to use its V-Star Power Star Alchemy, thanks to that Forest Seal Stone. Star Alchemy? That is, yeah. It lets you search your deck for a card. So, 2 full cards found straight away this turn, like Arceus V-Star. Psychic Energy attached to the active, and then the active evolves into Dragapult EX. The bench Charmeleon evolves into Charizard EX. Charizard EX is using its Infernal Rain ability now. When it evolves, you could search your deck for up to 3 basic fire energy to attach to your Pokemon in any way you like. 2 fire energy accelerated from the deck onto that Charizard EX. No other energy needed, no third energy needed this moment, so just going to pass on that. The board's set up and established here for our Charizard player. I think they're just going to start swinging with Dragapult EX, but not before a Bibarel Industrious Incisors to draw up to 5 cards in the hand. Oh yeah, that TM Evolution did need to be discarded after the turn it was attached. That's all that happened there. We're going to check out Drifloon and see that its Balloon Blast does 30 times the amount of damage counters on Drifloon. Too powerful when combined with that Bravery Charm and Monkey Dory. Alright, so Dragapult's attack will deal 200 damage to the active Pokemon, knocking it out, and spread 6 damage counters on the opponent's bench. 30-30 it looks like on each of the Ralts. Ralts moves into the active spot and play resumes over on its side. Our Gardevoir player sees really no way out, no options in hand. They can throw and heal some energy, but really nothing to do here and say, hey, your board is established, opponent. You got this. I'm good on this. I had some fun playing some Pokemon today, but this game will end and go next, right? Our players are kind of seeing what's next, what's the top deck, but nope, we're good to go here, and that will be the conclusion of the final recording of the final game in our league challenge here. Congrats to our July 2024 league challenge champ. I think it was, let's see, overall standings, it was our Charizard Dragapult player here. Top 4, second place was not featured in our videos here. What was that player playing? Gardevoir, I believe. Third place was our Gardevoir player here, and fourth place was our Dragapult Charizard player, featured I think in round 1. And as always, thank you all for playing some Pokemon. What'd you think of this video and the commentary? Please leave some feedback in the comments, like this video, subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time in the Professor's Lab.